Hi everybody, Chris Stokes from Custom Fitness Personal Training Studio, talking about the beauty of positive progress today. What on earth does that even mean? Well, we come into this idea of getting in shape, getting healthy with this black and white picture where everything is going to go from large to extra small in a matter of minutes, right? We want that instantaneous gratification and we expect ourselves to be perfect. By golly, we've dedicated ourselves to it and we're ready to move forward, and there's no reason that we can't if we just put our minds to it. We've talked about willpower many times in the past, and if you haven't heard those, feel free to check out those blogs, but kind of a quick recap is that our willpower is only so strong. It only lasts for so long, and then eventually it gives out on us, and we've got to live on other things like determination and energy and motivation. Willpower will get us so far, but we've really got to have that plan going forward. So when you come into health and wellness, wanting to change your body, your life, and your health, you've got to know that there is a lot of room for gray. We don't focus on perfection because nobody can ever hit that perfect model for more than just a little while, right? So if you're looking at hitting that perfect model consistently for the rest of your life, you should really just stop now because it's not going to happen. You can hold on for a long time. I even met a man recently who was on a 450 calorie a day diet for a 2-month period. He did great with it as far as willpower. He stuck to it. But you know what? One slip up. It was one day of going out with his family, and all of a sudden the whole thing went and it was gone, and he was not able to continue that anymore. Not to mention that during those 2 months of that 450 a day calorie a day diet, he had like little to no energy. He couldn't exercise. He couldn't do much other than sleep and barely do his work. His brain wasn't functioning at a high level. So it's not always best to push through willpower. Sometimes we have to throw in a little common sense too. So common sense tells me that instead of making progress from point A to point B in a straight line, what it's going to do is it's going to ebb and flow. And that ebb and flow is going to be on a continuous path downward, but it is going to ebb and flow. So it's not going to always be 90 to nothing. Instead, sometimes you're going to slow down to 20 miles an hour, and then you can pick the speed back up. So here at Custom Fitness, we focus on 1% better, not perfect. We want our clients to work on improving day by day, whether that's in exercise, it's in nutrition, or if it's just in general lifestyle habits, improving one step at a time. So I had a lady come in recently. She had missed her nutrition session with me, and I checked in with her to see, when can we reschedule that? And she says, "Oh, honey, I haven't made enough progress to come and talk to you. I haven't been doing what you told me to." So we sat down for a minute and we talked about, what have you been doing? Well, I have increased my water. I have stopped drinking Cokes. I haven't had any Gatorades or sports drinks. I have been making sure that I'm eating 3 times a day, to which we celebrated. Those are huge improvements over where she started from. But she wasn't seeing them as improvements because she was seeing black or white, and she hadn't made it yet from the black into the white. That gray is such a huge area for success that people pass it by all the time. The human brain craves that. It craves that black and white, again, from large results from large to extra small on results. But the human body actually acts more like a roll of paper towels. And if you think about it, if you were to take a roll of paper towels, think about like those Selecta size ones, right? And so you're holding that roll of paper towels, and every day you tear off one towel. Then over 30 days, can you tell a huge difference between that and a full roll? Maybe, maybe not. It's kind of hard to tell, right? But then you keep going. You tear off one towel a day for 60 days. Now you can start to see a difference, right? You tear off one towel a day for 90 days. Now you've got a big difference. It's cumulative over time. And in order to get that cumulative effect, we have to work on 1% better. If you try to take a full towel roll and rip them off one by one in like 30 seconds, you're probably not going to make it very far, right? And that's kind of the equivalent of starting a program and expecting change to be huge within a day, a week, whatever it may be. So we have to understand that our bodies move at a different rate than our brains, and that we really need to focus on that positive progress, because every step forward that you take is a chance to celebrate success It's a chance to see that you're making a dent in this new lifestyle that you're wanting, and that you're actually moving forward rather than backwards. So I was raised to believe that we always move forward or we're moving backwards. There's really never a point in physics where you're standing still, right? We're always moving forward or backwards. And so if you're moving forwards, even if it's teeny tiny steps, you eventually will get to where you want to be. But if you stop moving or you stop trying, then you start to sink backwards into old habits. So remember that today. Move forward with positive progress, and for goodness sakes, please celebrate every success that you have, because you are so worth it. Make sure to celebrate that with different things, hanging out with friends, going shopping for new clothes to work out, getting a phone call with somebody you haven't had a phone call with in a while, instead of always using food, because sometimes food becomes our reward, and that can also lead to our demise. The one place that I would say maybe add some food in for a success would be to have a cooking party or a meal prep party where everybody gets together and makes meals for the next week, and then you share them. That's a great way to have some success, be able to celebrate some things, and make next week even better. If you would like some help with some ideas or a full game plan on how you can start to move to 1% better each day, and you need a custom game plan for you, that's where we can step in. Feel free to give us a call, 806-322-3188. We'd be happy to help you out with that. Just kind of discuss what options we have and see if we're the right fit for you. I hope you have a great day.